Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daki and thank you so very much for coming back and watching this video. I really do appreciate it. We're back in Satisfactory and we've got a lot to do today. I've been working on this for the last good couple of hours, and you know what? I think I've underestimated how much work this is going to need. Let me explain what we've been doing in between last video and this video, and let me explain to you what we're doing in this particular video. And in all honesty, moving forward. So the last video, we got the power set up from the power station down to the main base. We also got a little bit of work done to the truck factory, or truck station, which I'll show you. However, I want to show you this first. Yeah, we got a second truck station. Here's the plan. We have a lot of nodes around the world, and you might be seeing up the top of my screen there, a lot of beacons. I want to grab all of those, and I want to ship them to a truck station that can ship them down to our main base. I want to utilize trucks for two reasons. I reckon it's cool, and the second reason is it could be quite efficient over top of belts. Now, I don't know the optimal setup here, so this is going to be something we're going to have to experiment with. First things first, let's have a look at the map. So what I've done recently is I've just gone on a bit of an exploration. This is where we are right here with the mini sort of off-site truck station. This is our hub, and this is the main truck station that we were with yesterday. This is that big ravine that we are in. Now, all of these nodes that I've got set up around the place here, these are all just nodes that I've just sort of gone and found. Now there's multiple, well actually I can actually just show you. There's multiple nodes where these are. You can see there's 4 over here, there's 2 over here. Hi Mothbird, Ray Bat thing. I forget what we call it. We should name him, her, it, I don't know what to call it. Anyway, the idea or the goal that I really want to is, obviously, we've also got some way up here as well, is I want to ship all the iron and copper and limestone from this region here down to this off-site truck location. This truck location is going to be a hub where we can then send all of it down into this location down here. Now, you could basically say, why don't we just belt everything down here? If we're belting it this far, why don't we just belt it the extra little distance? Well, one, I've never really used trucks that much. So it's a learning curve for me to use the truck stations and the trucks and see how they work. The other reason is it will reduce a little bit of congestion down here, which is sort of what I'm looking for, is to reduce a bit of congestion down here. So that's the goal. This is the off-site truck location that I've got, and the purpose for this is I want to run a maximum of 4 trucks, hence the 4 stations. And you might be thinking to yourself, that might be overkill. Look, I don't know. I have never really done this, so I'm going to just do something that I think is going to work, and if it doesn't work, we can adjust. We can redo it. And I love this sort of plan. Well, not planning, but I love this sort of idea. So the way this is going to work is we're going to ship all of the iron and such down to one of these. Or 2 of these, depending on how much iron we've got. We're going to ship copper down. We're going to ship limestone down. And we're going to have 4 trucks. Now, the trucks themselves are going to run a loop. The loop is very simple. They're going to come down this way, which you will see on the map here. This is where we got our base set up currently. But the trucks are going to come down here. They're going to drop off at the main truck station, and then they're going to re-loop back up here, pick up and drop off, pick up and drop off, and there's going to be 4 trucks running this loop here. Now, again, it could be overkill. Hey, it's Satisfactory. We can just delete things if it's not going to work, but that's where we're going to start. This truck station is not quite finished. I still need to put a roof on this, and I need to put belts that go across the roof, because there's going to be so many materials coming down from this hill over here that I needed to get it across to these truck stations, and I don't want belts running all over the place. So let's make a nice, neat belt system across the roof, and then plug them into the back here. Right, so with that said, let's head all the way back down to the base, and I'll explain where our starting point's going to be, because this setup I like. The setup I currently got down here, I don't like, and I really want to redo the setup down here. We're also going to have to redo the belt work here as well. It's not going to work. We're going to have to redo a bit of this belt, but that's fine. We can do that. We've got a spare node here. Oh, also, you would see that the awesome sink has been gone. gone. To create a bit more room for the trucks, I've removed the awesome sink. Now, pros and cons, we weren't making a lot of tickets on just the iron plates. We made 3 between last video and this video, but yeah, we got rid of it. This is the truck station we've got now. It looks a little bit different to how you guys would have seen it last video. I reorientated the upper and lower platform, and I threw down a few truck stations. This is just my first idea of how this is going to work. And to explain how I originally wanted it to work, which is... I don't know if I've got any... I don't have any biofuel. I can grab some biofuel. The original idea was really rudimentary, and... after looking at it for some time, didn't make a lot of sense. Anyway. So the trucks were going to come down this way. Let me just spin this sucker around. Handbrake. The trucks were going to come down this way. I was going to have 2 different directions of the trucks. So one truck was going to come up this way, or a little bit further over the left here, and was going to pull into this truck station with a nice little sort of corner, drop off the material, and then exit this way. And it would work. I mean, it's not outside of the realms. This truck would then head up the hill. Now, the other truck, I wanted to come this way, the opposite way, and basically do the same thing, but in the opposite direction. I wanted this truck to come this way, up this hill, or up this ramp, and then pull into here. Now, it would kind of work, just. And then this one would exit this way, and, you know, etc., etc. You get the idea. However... I don't think it's going to work specifically. I even set up, you know, our little floor hole conveyor lifts and everything. Everything was set up. I actually did a really good job setting it up. But it's not going to work. We're going to delete all of this today, except for maybe the biofuel generator here. We've basically just got a simple system to generate biofuel, because, well, we're going to need biofuel. In fact, we may even just rip up everything. Who knows? But let's just start literally by dismantling. I don't like this idea. We can basically come up with a new plan. I want linear sort of planning here. Anyway, I'm going to spend just a couple of minutes just deleting everything here, including all the PowerPoints and everything. And, yeah, I'll be right back with you. Alright, so everything is deleted, and I've just thrown down 2 truck stations for the moment, just to get the spacing correct. The center of the platform is sort of like this line right here, so there's equal spacing left and right. Now, there's heaps of spacing, but we can't put these any closer together. As you can see, the lines will match up. What this also gives us is plenty of room behind the truck stations for belt works going up to the ceiling here. What this does mean, though, is our biofuel generation, which is the fuel that we're currently using for our trucks, will have to be off-site or off this platform. But we can handle that in a second. It's not a big issue. We're going to whack down 2 more... Oh, I need more rotors. Mind you, I do need to start creating more rotors. I haven't handmade any rotors for ages, so we will need more of those. But I like this design a little bit better. Now, one of the key things that I've been thinking about is, how are we going to get 4 trucks to run around this loop? And the simple answer is we just stagger them. It should work. I mean, it might work. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm keen to find out. So let's run all the way back. And yield space elevated, casting a nice shadow. We're going to put the last truck station down, and the next thing I need to do is set up this biofuel. I need to find a spot for this biofuel. I want to, or maybe we put it up top and just pump it down. Maybe that's the answer. Do we put the biofuel up top? Let's just one step at a time. Okay, let's put this last truck station down, which I think that's the right spot. Okay, awesome. Now, I did run some power up here as well, so the power can be routed quite easily. It won't take much to do that. The next step is to actually get the belt work or the pipe work going up. Now, these 2 ports here are input ports. These 2 here are output, and it's the same on every single truck station. These ports being the fuel. So we can work the fuel easily. I really just want to get these set up. Now, last time I did this, it was a case of, I think this goes out one notch, so one little bloop. And I think that works out fine for the belts, whereas the conveyors. So if we run this up, And I just want to run it there just for the moment. Yeah, that works out really well. Okay, let's put some conveyor lifts. Yep, I understand. Oh, not conveyor lifts, the floor holes. We need to put 2 there. Now, in theory, we should be able to do the Mark 1 lifts up there and Mark 1 lifts up there. Beautiful. That's how we want it set up for every single one of these. So basically, we can have 2 outputs going straight up to the ceiling. Now, we're going to do that for these ones here. That won't take too long at all. And it was 1 boop out. Beautiful. Conveyors. I just want to get the spots where I need to put the floor holes, which is going to be there. Delete this one and put one right there. Alright, I'm going to do the same for this side and that side and the opposite side. That will get all the conveyors sorted. Then the next step will be how to get fuel down here for these trucks. Alright, give me a second and I'll get all this sorted. That just looks... It looks awesome. Having all these conveyors looks mental. I mean, the amount of things you can do with conveyors just... It inspires, man. It really does. Alright, so what we've done is we've run all the conveyors up and down. We've also run the power. I think you guys can see that on screen. But we've run the power along the front here. So this is where the power comes in. We've run it along the front here and across. This will be good because we can run power up on the top platform as well. What we've done is we have, which we're going to have to do. There's not enough space down here to do it correctly. We're going to run fuel down from the top platform into these truck stations, and we're going to run the outputs up to the top platform. So what we're going to do right now is run up top and set up a very rudimentary... I think I've got enough material to do it. Let me just make sure I do. We need 2 constructors. What else do we need? A whole bunch of conveyor belts. Don't need any lifts. We probably need some splitters. Let's just do 4 splitters. I think we've got enough material to do all this. I just wanted to make sure before making multiple trips up and down, which, let's be honest with us, we're going to have to do multiple trips up and down. Now, I guess the caveat to all of this is that we will eventually change fuel types. We will not be running off of biofuel indefinitely, and I really hope that... oh, let me just get over the copper area. I really hope that we can get out of... what do you call it? Biofuel soon as a fuel source, because I really don't want to be using it indefinitely. So these ones here are the dual ones are going to be the outputs. So all of these are going to take the material from downstairs and convey it up. Now what we are hoping is to, once they're conveyed up to this platform, send it over to that platform. Now, currently, you guys might have been, you may have caught on to what we're doing so far, is we're only doing ore. We're not smelting it out, so where all these nodes are, we're not smelting it and then sending it to the truck station. We're literally just gathering ore to the truck station to this truck station, and then the ore is going to go over to the main platform, which we're going to then put the smelters and the constructors and assemblers down. This is the goal. We really want to get away from being down here and up here to start the base. We can refine this process, which will take a lot of time. I really have underestimated the amount of time it will take to get all this set up. For temporary use, man, I need to learn to words. We are going to set up a mini... Yeah, it shouldn't encroach. I got nowhere else to... you know what we can do? Because we got just indefinite space, right? It's not indefinite. It's very close to indefinite. I didn't have Zoop on. Turning Zoop on. Thank you guys for letting me know on how to turn Zoop on. Man, I was oblivious to how to turn Zoop on there for ages. Let's put those 2. We're actually going to probably put another row down. Let's just put another row down. We don't have an indefinite amount of space, but we're very close to having an indefinite amount of space. Alright, so this is the area we're going to create our biofuel. We will set you up here. It does not have to be even. It doesn't have to be anywhere in particular. It just has to be. That's really all it has to do. So we're going to make it as compact as possible. We'll need another storage container. I like having these storage containers as like buffers, I guess you could say. It really makes life a little bit easier. Alright, let's connect all this up. We will have to run... Wait, you guys auto-connect now? Wait, whoa. Oh no, that's the middle of... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I was having a heart attack. I thought I was standing here. I was like, wait, the two constructors... Never mind. Never mind. You guys are like, this guy. I thought they auto-connected. That's... Anyway. Okay, so this is... What do we got? 1, and it's on the second. 1, 2, it's on the second. That doesn't matter. We need a splitter. Okay, splitter. Organization. Nope, logistics. Splitter. So the splitter's going to just take it out of here. Sure, let's just put it there. Splitter run into there. This one can go all the way out here. We want to run it, for the moment, we'll run it along the... we'll run it all on the front side. It's again, not going to matter. Let's just run splitters. I like splitters because it keeps everything nice and neat. Right angles, guys. Right angles. They're the best thing. Don't judge. Yeah, that's a shape. Now, one thing we can do, which you guys did let me know on last time. Oh, goober. Is we can run a belt all the way out here, and we can actually put splitters on the belt. I thank you immensely for letting me know that this is a possibility. However, yeah, it snaps to that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it snaps to that. Awesome. And then we can just pick this one up. Oh, no. Oh, it's not linked. Oh. Never mind then. Oh, we'll just have to connect all this up. That's fine. Connect. How do I get... I think I've grossly underestimated my capability here. Let's go conveyor. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's easy. Oh, look at that. That looks mint. That looks mint, guys. All right. Oh, I like it. I like it. Yes, if it works, it works. Hopefully it works. I really want it to work. Please let it work. All right, let's. We want to set up this going this way, and you know what? Can we just set up? Where are we? Here. Nope, that's not what I want to set up. Sorry. My apologies. This is what we want to set up. Then we want to put the splitters on here. Beautiful. Then we want another belt system to come down this way. Oh, I love when this works. If this works. Look at that. That looks... Yeah, yo, I love this game so much. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, that works for the moment. So, the way this is going to work, as you guys can see right now, this is temporary until we get new fuel sources. We're just going... Oh, we need to run power. That's easy. We're going to set this up to, like, biomass wood, and we're going to set this one up to solid biofuel. We need power. Power's not an issue. We can get power. Can we get power from there up to here? Sure. Let's do that. Let's run power to here. This one goes all the way across. to, let's put it here. And then this runs all the way across to here to power these two stations. Power and power. Beautiful. Let's run all the way back downstairs. We'll put the biomass into here and see if all this chooches. Make sure there's no, for a better term, leaks in the system. And then, dude, that looks mint. I mean, our designs will change over time. But for the moment, this is what we got. All right, let me just run back downstairs and run back all the way back up. I'll be a second. All right, now that we're back up here, what I'm going to do is put the solid biofuel that we've created previously into this storage container here, and it's going to start traveling down the belts. Beautiful. I just wanted to make sure that was all split correctly. Now it will take some time for the system to balance itself out, but let's just make sure that it actually gets to the splitters first. Also, you might be seeing that I did create myself a rebar gun. It makes life a little bit easier when we're out and about in the world than our little baton. Okay, I really want to make sure that these are all connected. They should be, in theory. It's split and nice. By the looks of it, it's working. All right. We're going to run back downstairs. Or we don't even have to run back downstairs. We can actually just see it from here. Yes! Alright, it's working. It's slow because we're using Mark 1s. But it is working. Is the other side... I can't see if the other side's working. The other side is not working. Alright, it's bound up somewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What went wrong? Boing. What went wrong? What went wrong? Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. Alright, let's just remove these. Oh, remove that, remove that. And we'll put... That's better. They should be connected now. Yes! Okay, let's head all the way back downstairs. This is working marvelous. We got fuel coming into the stations themselves, and it is filling up nicely. Beautiful. Now again, this type of fuel, this fuel system will be gone. I really don't want this fuel system to be there forever. So we are now going to go all the way back up to the other truck station and start fiddling around with that a little bit. We can also get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. Beautiful. So stage 1 is good. Fuel into the truck stations. Truck stations are set up. Next step is to go up to the next truck station up here. There's so much work to be done. This might have to be another part 1, part 2, I believe, because we have so much work. All these belts here are going to have to be readjusted as well to allow trucks to go underneath. So we're just going to run all the way up here. So we will inevitably run power up here as well to these trucks, truck stations, sorry. Next thing is if we have inputs coming into this truck station, where are we going to send it? Okay, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm feeling. We're going to do a very similar setup to what was downstairs, right? Let's put some... Oh, no, we need the inputs this time. We don't need the outputs, we need the inputs. So let's do, these are the inputs here. So very similar concept to how we've got the main truck station sorted. Let's go across here. And this is the other input here. Awesome. Now we want to grab our conveyor lifts. We want to make it just higher than the truck stations, right? Oh, actually, it doesn't really matter how high we go. Oh, let's say there? That is going to be our roof height. Alright. I think I can do this. Let's go foundations. We can't put foundation on there, but if we go zoop vertical, what do you reckon? There? One more. Or there. I reckon there. Normal zoop. Go across. Let's get rid of this conveyor real quick. What do we reckon? How's that height looking? That's looking not too bad. I think it's not high enough. Well, it's high enough, but it's not too high. Alright, bear with me a second while I whack a roof on this. Should we... Oh, this begs another question. Should we go... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stay with the bigger foundation, the larger foundation, sorry. Let me just put this roof on. Alright, let's go over here, and we'll put the other conveyors down. Thank you. Thank you. And the last two. Alright. Oh no, we need more plates. Be right back. Okay. We have sort of finished up the top there. I've just removed these two belt systems from our main factory just temporarily, which has given us a little bit of ore here. Now I'm just going to run back up top here. I'm going to simulate a bit of a truck run around this loop just to make sure everything is working. First thing I need to do is load up one of these truck stations up here with some iron ore, because that's one of our main materials that we're going to be transporting, obviously. And we're going to send a truck around this loop. I'll be driving, obviously, to make sure there's no faults in the system currently. It is night. Well, it's dusk. No, dawn. Dawn? It's going to become dawn. Let's set up this truck station right here. Let's put in 66 of the iron ores. Now, all of this is belted to the top platform. And we have electricity. You can see at the top there. Oops. Nope, I didn't. I didn't want that. You can see that the electricity is running to all these truck stations. So this truck station right here has 66 ore in it. Do I have enough to create a truck? I do. I want to start at the base down here. The reason I want to start at the base down here, I should have run the other way, but that's okay. Is, oh, we got more nodes up here as well. We got a whole bunch of iron nodes. There's going to be a lot of iron ore being transported up to the top base. I think our limitation will honestly be our conveyor belts and our belt, like our actual lifts, conveyor lifts. They will be our limitation until we can start upgrading them to conveyors 2s and whatnot. But for the moment, it's not a drastic... I'm not super stressed about it. Well, I'm a little stressed, but not super stressed. Alright, anyway, let's whack a tractor down. We have a little bit of fuel in us. We will put that into the tractor. Drive the tractor. Now, what I want to do is... Oh, it auto-filled us up as well. Oh, that's cool. I only drove close to the truck station, and it filled us up. So, essentially, yeah, it just auto-fills you. That is super cool. So the way this is going to work is this truck is going to... This is our main base. This is the drop-off point. We're going to drive all the way up the top here. I want to make sure that all of this works correctly. The truck's loud as well. So the truck's going to drive up here, up this little hill. Now, we've already used 2 fuel. But we'll see how much fuel we actually use doing one loop. And we've got to obviously times that by 4 because we'll have 4 trucks. So this truck station here, we will have the truck roll up to the second one, I think it is. We put it in. Not that one, but this one. So the truck will stop. Can I press F? No, you won't. Why won't you let me? Oh, hang on a minute. I forgot. These are going to be... Oh, no, they're set to load. Okay. Why will you... Okay, there we go. We've got the... So it's loading. I've stopped the truck. It's going to deposit the materials into the truck. Well, drop it into the truck. Now, we have the... Well, we should... Yes, we have the iron ore. So now we're going to hop into the truck and take off down the hill. We will get rid of all these plants and trees and everything. And we're going to head down here. Now, this is the path the truck will take. Well, the trucks, I should say, will take. And we've also almost used 10 biofuel. That's a lot of biofuel. A little bit bumpy, but that's fine. The truck will head along here. And up this ramp. And... Now, I do have this set to load, so we're going to select it to unload. And unload from truck. Beautiful. And then up the conveyor it goes. Ah, love it. Love it. It's all working. And we used about 10 biofuel per circuit. That's a lot of biofuel. And that's just going to stop up there. And it's sending it up both conveyors. Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the video. I'm absolutely in love with how this is all working currently. Thank you all so very much for the support and watching these videos. I really do appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys watching my videos, and it means the world to me. Anyway, as we progress further and further into the Satisfactory world, there is a good chance that we will have to start streaming and working a lot of this sort of base out on my Twitch stream. Now, the link to my Twitch stream is in the description down below, so if you guys do want to visit me over there, feel free to join that. But in any case, I really do appreciate any of the support you guys are showing. I will see you right back here on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.